Hi, it's Lynette here. So thank you for joining me today. So today I've got a friend mail and oh, yes, my washing line. I'm going to put that up in the hut. I used it in my spare room to put washing in, but we're going to be doing something with that soon. So I'm going to pop it up in the hut because it's too big. Um, so today I have a friend mail, and for people who don't follow me on Facebook or Instagram, if you're interested in following me on there, I will leave the links to my page below. But before I show you the friend mail that I've got, there's just some sad news, and it's taken me a wee while to film this. From now on, kind of my videos, the background's going to be a wee bit quieter than it usually is because sadly Poppy passed away the other week there, and I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. She was 17 and a half, and if you've been watching me on YouTube, I've spoken about the fact that she had lung disease, and last January we were told that it was palliative care. So we'd done some fecal samples, some blood samples, and those came back kind of inconclusive. So they said we need to do a CT scan. Oh God, it cost an absolute fortune. It was over £1,000 to come back to say to me, still inconclusive, but we know there's some kind of left-sided lung disease. So one of the vets rather cruelly phoned me and said, well, we could go in and take samples from the lung and test those and humanely destroy the bird, depending on the results. So I said, no danger are you doing that. But another vet phoned me later on and said, I've had a look at the CT results and it is palliative care. So what we were doing was, she had you actually give it to dogs. I can't remember what it's called, but we had to give her that. So they gave us a syringe to put in, like to inject it into food. So initially we'd inject it into grapes and things, but she was picking up on that. So it was kind of getting tricky to give her the medication, but I managed, and I also had to nebulise her, which initially in the January-February time, she was quite happy to do it, and I think it's because she knew that it was helping her. But as she got stronger and stopped the cough, she would fly away and all the rest of it. So I nebulised her. It was great fun chasing after her, to sit and nebulise her for 15 minutes every day. In the beginning it was 15 minutes a couple of times a day, and then just down to 50 minutes once per day. So we knew from last January it was going to be palliative care. So we're really lucky that we got the time that we got with her, but it was still quite a shock. But she passed away in my arms. We wrapped her in a wee towel. Because Steve actually thought she had gone, but she was still there. She'd been quiet the week before, asking to go to bed at like 3 in the afternoon, which was not like her at all. And the night before, Steve says normally when he puts her away, she jumps over to the front and all the rest of it, but she hadn't done that. So he had said, I'll go up and check her. So we got our ashes back within a week, under a week, which was really good. So I'm just looking now to get like a wee, you can get frames that you put the ashes in a pod that's magnetic, so it don't look like an urn or anything. So I'm going to go and order that today. But I had messaged one of my lovely subscribers and friends, Sharon, just to say, just want to let you know, because it took me a while to post anything. I just want to let you know that Poppy's passed. So she had said, you know, really sorry to hear that, and really upset. And I think one of my videos where she could hear Poppy in the background, and then Joe Smith said the same to me. They found it really kind of sad that they knew that she wasn't here, but because I've pre-recorded quite a few videos, they could still hear her in the background. So anyway, the house is quiet, it's too quiet, so I brought the radio, my radio through. I got a lovely wee radio, I'll show you, from Antonia, for my part of my birthday one year. But I put it in Poppy's room, so what I've done is I've just brought it through here into my office, and when I'm not in meetings, I just put it on to kind of get rid of the silence, because that's the hard part. But I get loads of cuddles from Lola now. She's looked for a wee pal a couple of times. So when I was chatting to Sharon, Sharon said to me, oh, I've still got a box of stuff to send you. So she posted it and it arrived the following day. So she just put, Lynette, thinking of you, I hope this cheers you up just a little. Lots of love, Sharon. So I thought that was really lovely and really kind. And then yesterday, this lovely wee card arrived from her in the post, which I just thought was lovely. And you know, she's gone with a, I know they often put feathers on these cards, but she's picked that specifically. And weirdly enough, when we were clearing her room, because Poppy's room was the one next to mine, yep, my son used to laugh when he came instead, and he would say, you know, I'm sleeping on the sofa and the parrot's got her own room, but she liked peace and quiet at night. So, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do that. Anyway, I thought that was lovely of her to do that. And she sent me a wee friend's mail, so I thought I'm going to pop it up and show you, because there's lots of lovely skincare bits, which is a lovely, such a lovely surprise, what a lovely thing to do. So there's some real kind of goodies in here as well, so I've had a quick peek through it, but I've not kind of fully gone through it, so I thought I'd leave that for filming, but I have a quick peek through it. So the first item up here is one of my favourites. It's the Elemis Nourishing Omega Rich Cleansing Oil. So that lasts for ages, and I use that before I go into a shower, or as a first cleanse. I would use cleansing oil to take off my makeup because it's brilliant, and then I would just go in with a regular cleanser. So I was delighted to get that. Now this one is amazing. I've already tried this. It's the Rhodial, and it's the Dragon's Blood Hydrate and Tone Eye Gel. So it has arnica, haloxyl, Chroma Bright molecule. So last week I tried the trick that actually does work. Put a couple of spoons in the freezer, and then you bring them out and you press them to your eyes, and it does really help with the puffiness, because I am a really ugly crier, by the way. That's why I didn't want to do it today. Like, don't cry, don't cry. But here's the tub here. Really smart, this brand, isn't it? But what you do is you just press that a couple of times and it comes out, so you're not having to put your hand in and dip anything. So I really like the design of that. So I tried that the other day there because my eyes were looking awful, and it was really good. So I can't wait to kind of get into that properly. So a couple of amazing items already in this box. So the third one is from Elemis again, and it's the Pro Collagen Marine, which I love the smell of. So this is a mask, hydrating face mask, and there's 100 mils of it. So I will definitely be using that. I do love a face mask. I had a bath last night and I put a face mask on and I read my book, and I think I managed 10 minutes and then I was like, I have to come out. I get really bored in the bath, even with a book. It takes me longer to run it than I usually sit in it, so I don't normally bother, but I was freezing cold and I was sore, and I thought, I'll have a bath. So this is the Magnetone London Wipe Out, the Amazing Microfiber Cleansing Cloth. So this is one of these cloths that you just use warm water and it takes your makeup off. I have tried something like this. I think it was the Glove Moon Pad, I think it's called. But that's it there. So you just put some warm water and this takes your makeup off without using any product. So I am looking forward to using that, and it feels lovely and soft. Now, see, if that was microfiber, I wouldn't have been able to rub that. I like the feeling. I've got a lot of microfiber cloths and they give me the ick. Espa, so that's another fantastic brand. Clean and Green Detox Mask. Skin Nutrient Mask to purify, balance and refine. So there you go. As I say, I do love masks, so that I try and use a mask maybe once a week. Haven't done as much as I usually do because I've had COVID and all the rest of it, but I do love using them. So this is Medicate Micellar Mousse, purifying and nourishing, effortless rinse off cleanser. I love cleansers as well. Skincare's probably, I'm spitting here. Skincare is probably one of the things that I love most. Gone a wee bit off the kind of beauty side, but that's probably good because I've got hundreds. So this is Elika Beauty, and it says illuminate, natural, vegan and eco-friendly. So I think that's you kind of would pop that on your skin and it would give it a nice glow. Looking forward to trying that. But there's also a mood stick here from Kinder. Oh, it's a lipstick. It's a pH changing lipstick. I've had one of these before. It was brilliant. It was one of the lipsticks I actually managed to finish, and it's in the cardboard chip, which I like. Yeah, I had one of these before. It wasn't this one, but I did finish it, which is unusual for me with lipsticks. Look, right. So you pop it on. I'll pop it on the back of my hand. So, and you can see there, it kind of changes colour. So it goes from being the blue to that colour there. And I think it depends on the pH. So yeah, that will definitely be getting used. Thank you very much. And next, the brand that I love, Luxie. It's a Luxie brush. And I think that's one of my favourite brush brands as well. Used to get them in things like the Glossybox Advent Calendar and stuff. That's where I think I got my collection from. So Luxie, and this is Pro Precision Tapered. So I've seen some people actually just use this to do under their eyes. So I'll add that to my, look at that, how fluffy it is. I'll add that to my pot for my makeup brushes. Can't get back in the packet. And last but not least, there is a MAC Extreme Black eyeliner. So I wear eyeliner every day, so I'm looking forward to using that. So I just wanted to film this just to let you know about Poppy, but just to say thank you so much to Sharon. I thought this was really kind to think of me, and it kind of brought brought a wee tear, especially when I got the card. But it was nice. It was such a nice thing to do as well. And she said to me, oh, I've got a box to send you, I just need to put it together. And it arrived the following day. So yeah, so there's the Luxie brush, the MAC eyeliner pen, the Kinder lipstick, and I do love that it's in a cardboard tube, the Medicate Micellar Mousse, the Pro Collagen from Elemis Marine Mask, the Skin Illuminator from Elika Beauty, Espa Green and Clean Detox Mask, the Dragon's Blood, that is going to be one of my favourites, the eye gel, the Elemis cleansing oil, which is my absolute all-time favourite, and the Magnetone London Wipeout. So yeah, massive thank you to Sharon, that was so kind of you. And actually I had your wee card up here, and when I was cleaning out Poppy's room, I actually came across, see if I can find it. So sometimes Poppy's feathers would just come out, it's just part of being a bird, and new feathers would grow in, but I would keep, I would sometimes keep her wee red feathers, and then I ended up giving some of them away to my friend's son, to my niece, my nephew, things like that. But when I was cleaning her room, I came across this one that I'd put to one side. But the other day there, I was tidying through this office because it's got into a state. I've got a box of stuff down there to sort, stuff there to sort, that to go up in the hut, washing to sort. So I thought I'll make a wee start and going through my office. And I came across this and I thought, you know, it took me by surprise. It really did, because I wasn't expecting it, but it'd obviously fallen down. I kept some paperwork in her room, and it obviously kind of for some reason managed to get into the stacker that I used. So I pulled together a wee memory box of different things, because I had loads of bits and pieces, things like photos that I've been given, things that I've kept from special events, wedding invitations, but I also kept this Lola, must have been Buster, don't think I can blame Lola for this one, because Dion got married 4 years ago. Yeah, Buster must have chewed a lot of that, but he never chewed the invitation. So she only had these made up for certain people, she didn't give them out to everybody. But you open it up and it's got a wee photo, and then it's got some words, it's got the date of their wedding, which is 3rd of August 2019, and then, you know, the invitation and where it is. But look at the little cake. I've never seen anything like that. So that's gone in my memory box as well. So yeah, that was 4 years ago. It was funny. It was my birthday when they got married, and during Willie's speech, her husband, he says, oh, I just want to thank Lynette for sharing her special day with you. Got everybody to sing happy birthday and presented me with a lovely bunch of flowers, which I thought was lovely. So I thought, I'm trying to pull together all my wee keepsakey things. So I've put them in a box, because they end up just scattered around the house, don't they? I'm not particularly sentimental, but things like that I like to keep. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye, guys.